Hello gardening peeps. I wanted to show off my onions and garlic and kind of tell you what I normally do with them. So I've got a pretty good size harvest of onions and then another wave of them coming in later. So what I'm going to do is just clip off the stems and then still lay them out so that they can cure and they'll keep longer. So here's one part of the onions, the red onions. These are Walla Walla Sweets. And I can't remember the variety of the red onion that I grew, but these will not keep. So I'm going to use a lot of these for like salsa making. So this is the large head onions, and these are the ones that I would normally braid, but I just don't think that would hold up to transport. These are the elephant garlics. That's probably like the biggest one. That's pretty big. That's a pretty good size. They would have been bigger, but I didn't fall plant my garlic. And you need to fall plant your garlic, and I didn't. So a lot of my garlic heads are kind of tiny. So what I'm planning on doing with these guys is bunching them in manageable groups, and you have to let the stalks dry. So anybody who's new to gardening, you don't want to braid your garlic while it's still green, because the stems are going to lose about half their size in just evaporation. Because they're going to dry off and get real brittle, and it's those that you braid. So these are the ones that were just picked. So for garlic, you want to cut the water supply off of them a good 2 weeks before you pull them out of the ground. So they're going to brown up really nice and look really angry at you. And that's okay, because it helps the garlic start to form that papery cover around it that you need. So some varieties you'll have to pull sooner than others. It just depends on the variety of garlic. So some of them I have pulled about 2 weeks ago, and those are in the shed curing. I'll show you what those look like. Eek! I'm gonna get hit by the sprinkler. So see how dry and brittle these kids are? They're about ready to be braided, or if you don't want to braid them, that's fine. You can clip the stems off of them and then clip the top part off, and then just store them in a basket in your kitchen, and they'll store well into winter. So what I plan on doing with my garlic and my onions, because there's a ton of them out there, is dehydrating a lot of them and then running it through the blender, pulverizing it, and having garlic or onion powder. And what I'll probably do with the onions as well is just chunk it up into like diced and dehydrate those for soups and things. So it helps if you want to have onions throughout the year, but you know, they're not going to keep forever. I mean, some onions do, but it's a good way to preserve the harvest. So I'll probably do a video on that too. Alright, this is the finished product. It's got a cure now, but I just cut all the tops off of it. That's everything. It all fit into this one little basket. So yeah, they'll sit on this screen for a couple of weeks, and then I'll bring them inside and store them inside, probably in a wicker basket. Okay, bye! I'm trapped. Trapped in the shed from the sprinkler system.